For the most part, a good amount of women in this society are natural born detectives. Like they just snoop for no reason. Even when there's nothing going on, nothing going wrong, they will search for anything just to cause some chaos, some thrill, sex, some, breakup, makeup shit to add some excitement, add some spark to the relationship or something, maybe because the spouse might be boring. But with them being natural born detectives, a lot of dudes out here think that they're slick because they got some new ass on the side. They want to keep it going on, not understanding that the subtle shit that they do, whether they're aware of it or unaware of it, their woman or the woman that they're dealing with is fully aware of it, and she's on game and she knows something is up, especially when she's paying attention to your routine, your body language, and the language that's coming out of your mouth. We got the woman character who just so happens to be a detective herself, the head of a crime unit, and that just makes her like the Optimus Prime of woman detectives. You're a natural born detective, and then you're an actual detective. So now she's having a conversation with her husband, and her husband's going to be speaking volumes, whether he understands that or not. A lot of dudes get ahead of themselves. They start paying their woman less attention because they're getting that new ass on the side, so they just want to do everything for that new ass. Meanwhile, you're neglecting your woman, and she notices that, dude. So let's just check out in this scene and let's just see what leads to the suspicion, because once a woman becomes suspicious or she gets that spark that leads to these suspicions or these thoughts, it's a wrap. She's going to keep digging until she confirms her suspicions one way or another. Let's check it out.
Darling, gray, pinstripe.
This is gonna create a huge mess. Pinstripe. They have no idea how much shit this is gonna stir up.
What now?
Ceases.
Darling, gray, pinstripe.
This is gonna create a huge mess. Pinstripe. They have no idea how much shit this is gonna stir up.
What now?
Ceases. They've changed their minds again. Now we're supposed to share intelligence with them, expand our human assets. You know what that's gonna do? Screw us all. They've got no assets of their own, so they want to cherry pick ours.
You ever have a conversation with somebody and they're not giving you direct eye contact? Like, how do you feel about that? I know a good amount of people are not going to be in favor of that kind of behavior, especially when you're trying to talk about something that's serious or something that's bothering you, something that you might need some feedback on, obviously, because you're talking about it. You got this dude right here. He's just going, all he's worried about is his shirts that he's trying to get together because he's about to pack up and whatnot. And she's talking about some shit. And you don't think that she notices that? A lot of dudes, you get around your girl, you only thinking about that new ass. You only thinking about how to get away from this chick without getting into an argument. She's paying attention to your behavior, dude.
It's a good opportunity for you. You've been saying how much you hate where you are now.
I suppose.
Taking a quick shower.
Adam, telephone. Adam? Hello, Adam's phone. Hello?
Now, if she wasn't already suspicious, do you think that she would have went to go answer the phone instead of just telling him when he got out the shower? I know people would be like, what's the big deal? If they're together, she should be able to answer the phone, but it's his phone. You know what I'm saying? It's not the house phone. But with the way that he was acting, he's not really giving her the attention that she was really looking for at that time and moment. He was only worried about his shirts. Like, if you're my man, this is what she's thinking. If you're my man, why are you so concerned about your shirts? Why are you so concerned about how good you are going to look? You know what I mean? You must be going to do something else besides work if you're really worried about your dress code. If you really are worried about how fly you're going to be. Now, the natural detective does regular work like a reflex, writes down the number that just called because they heard a woman's voice and they hung up. So, what is she going to do when she goes back to work? She's going to find out whose number is this registered to. It's over. And that sums it up. When a woman believes that her man is cheating, she's going to go all out to confirm them suspicions. Even if she's searching for a ghost, it doesn't matter. She's going to knock down the walls until she gets there. But dudes, you got nobody to blame but yourself. You think you're slick, but you're dealing with natural born detectives. Instead of being so focused on his shirts and whatnot and listening to what she was saying, instead of giving her a couple word response and actually giving her the response or the feedback that she was looking for, do you think that she would have went all out and did all this? Answered his phone? She could have been reading and doing what she was doing and waited till this dude got out the shower and said that you missed a phone call. But with that phone call, with the person hanging up, she doesn't even know if the person just couldn't wait till he answered and just hung up. But with her already being suspicious, she's like, no, that's a bitch on the other end. Let me see what this dude got in his suitcase since he's packing up for the weekend and whatnot. He's so concerned about what he's wearing. Let me see what this goofball got in his suitcase. And then now look, dudes already know that. Shit could be going good in your relationship. A lot of dudes can relate. Girls can relate too, because they like fucking shit up. They like messing good things up. There could be shit going good. Then for some odd reason, you see that your boxer drawers is not the way that it was. You see that the condoms that you had in the left corner are now to the middle. You know what I'm saying? Because the girls, dudes do not understand. They're counting your condoms. They know where you're going to get those condoms. So then whenever you want to go ahead and use the bathroom, you want to go ahead and take a shower while she's on the bed watching TV, quote unquote. She's going through your boxers. She's trying to see how many condoms are there. Because she took count the last time she was there. So when you had 7 condoms on the previous encounter, and then now you have 5, she's going to want to know what the fuck happened to those 2 condoms. And dudes always say, yo, I gave them to my boy. And she falls for it every time. But dudes always getting caught because they do some simple shit. You go ahead and take condoms out of the dresser drawer that you know that this girl watch you take out of. So then the next time she comes, there's a lesser amount, and now you got to explain yourself. Not to digress and ramble on and shit, but like I said before, man, women are natural born detectives. They will go all out to confirm their suspicions. And a lot of y'all dudes, y'all are not that slick, man. It's enough of that, though. Let me know what y'all think, man. I'm out.